YouTubians, welcome back to another Special 11 YouTube video, and today I'm going to be reviewing the 10th Doctor's Flight Control TARDIS, and it is electronic. This is the original release, it's not repackaged or anything, and this was the original release TARDIS, made by Character Options. Before I start, I will say that this was broken, wasn't working, but I managed to fix it a year or so ago now. And I'm just so happy I got this. It's one of my favourite things in my collection, but yeah. So anyways, let's talk about the TARDIS. Now, this has electronic features, which we'll get to soon, but we're just going to look at the detail and the structure of the box. So as this was a Tennant-era TARDIS, well, 9/10th, and we have the dark bluish grain effect. You can see there's like black highlights some places to give it that old aged look. Even on either side, you've got highlights of black, no matter where you look. And then on the back, which again, characters had to do this because of the way things are being done, is a speaker grill and the battery compartment. And you can tell that it is meant to be a 1950s police box, I believe it is. And yeah, so the ship has changed quite a lot over the years, all the way from the first Doctor to 13th, so you can pick up a lot of differences. So we have the police protocol box emboxed into the black plaque with the white writing. Sorry, it's my notification going off on my Facebook. We have the white windows, which is opaque, which is to diffuse the lighting, especially on the original prop. And then on the front, we have the free public call pull to open sign, which does actually open. You've got your two silver handles, and of course your bronze keyhole. On the bottom, you've just got a load of legal information, and your on-off switch and your spindle, and plus the button. Now, this has, over the years, each 10th Doctor's Flight Control TARDIS will end up having problems, especially on the button. Because it's been sat down for so long, it's just going to get used to the position it is in. So, once in a while, I like to pick it up, just to make sure it doesn't get stuck. So, looking on for features, the doors open inwards, both doors do, and you can see inside the TARDIS. Currently it's not switched on, but we'll see that in a minute. Also, to close it, you just pull this one closed and you press a little button down there, and that closes that door shut. For the phone, you can just open that and you get a little phone. So it's really good that they've included the phone. They didn't have to, but back then Character Options really give a lot to the fans. But yeah, so if we turn on the TARDIS, there we go, you can see the windows and signs are lit up, including the lantern. It's in flashing mode. Now when you put the TARDIS down, it makes a materialization sound, and to make it dematerialize, you just lift it up. And there is a lot more sounds, like a faster materialization sound, which I'm just going to... And that's the fast materialization sound. And it does have a fast dematerialization sound as well. And when you open the doors, you get the interior hum and the interior lighting. Both doors open, but when this door's closed, it still happens because there's like 2 different wirings on either side. I've had to fix this and I know how it works. So yeah, when you close both the doors, the sound will cut off. If the phone's open, it's not going to cause a sound, but you can see inside the TARDIS still. If you open the doors a tiny bit, that's as far as it takes before the sound goes off. Both doors has to be open. Both doors, has to be closed for the interior sound to turn off. After a while, it will turn itself off. I think it's on like a 10-minute timer or something like that. But as for another feature, I'm just going to open it up. You'll see that the light flashes as soon as you close the door when you lift it up. And then as for another feature, is when you spin it, it makes that sound like it's flying through time and space. There is 2 variants of the other TARDIS noise, which is like it's struggling to travel through time and space. I think it is, but you've got one when you shake it. There also is one more, where it's a little bit more, like the TARDIS is struggling. And that's the other one. So yeah. Now, opinions on this was amazing. It still is. It's still brilliant. I wish Character had the same effort for these, for the 11th and... Well, they did do the 12th Doctor's one exactly like this, so we can count that one out. But I really wish they did the 11th Doctor like this. And the classic TARDISes, including 13s. I still yet to get 13s. But this was gifted to me from one of my good friends. I call him Troop. But he saw that I was a massive Whovian, and he said, I've got this for you, you might as well have it, because I don't use it. So obviously when I got it, it was in a knackered state, it wasn't working. I cobbled up a battery compartment properly. I had to use like bits of broken pieces of metal to make the batteries, work without shorting it. Made sure the components were still intact on the inside, cleaned it a little bit, and then obviously it's up and running. And it's one of the greatest TARDIS models I've got in my collection, and it still baffles to me why a Character doesn't make the same effort for the future TARDISes. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you want to see more of my TARDIS videos, feel free to like and of course subscribe. And don't forget to check out my social media, Instagram and TikTok. Thank you very much. Bye bye. Alonz-y.